Akamat, Anpu, wena wongamele isigungu samadlozi, wena mqaphi womnyango ovalela ubumnyama, wena mhambi ohamba endleleni kama-art, wena ohlala entabeni yakho, phangisa uye ezweni elingcwele, ngoba sengiyaphakama, vuka nawe uma ngikubiza, Anpu, wena ohlala egunjini, lokuquma umzimba womufi, beka izandla zakho phezu kwebhokisi, elivalele umzimba wami, lula insithezelo yakho, ifinyelele nasesiphongweni sami, busisa lenqaba ngokuvela kwakho, ngiholele endleleni yokulunga, amulibeleli, Anpu, amqaphigazi, bayethe kuwe Anpu, mqaphi wesango lasentshonalanga, wena unamehlo abona ezweni lamathongo, ungumhlahlandlela, mqaphi womnyango omkhulu wezulu, mqaphi wezwe lokhokho, wena uhloniphekile, kulaba babusa imimoya, yamadoda nabesifazane, yakusondeza, nabatha induku yakho yobukhosi, ungamukele endaweni yakho, wena mqaphi wezindawo ezifihlekile, mqaphi wesango lasentshona, ngivulele ngingene ezweni labathulile, ngifunde ukukhuluma ngaphandle kwamazwi, uma kusa ngizoba ngomunye wabalandeli bakho, ngizoba ngomunye walaba abalandela emuva kwakho, yimi ngiqaphe nawe, ngizoba umncedisi wakho, vuleka mnyango wasentshona ngingene, nduku yobukhosi Anpu, ngihole kuleli sango, amqaphigazi, amulibeleli, Anpu. Bayethe kuwe Anpu, wena unobuso bempungushe, mqaphi wezwe lokhokho.
Ngaphi wezwe lokhokho.
Ungumholi walaba abakulandelayo.
Ungumholi walaba abakulandelayo.
Ngibonise indlela engingahamba ngayo.
Ngibonise indlela engingahamba ngayo.
Ngokuthula.
Ngokuthula.
Ngoba ngiqotho.
Ngoba ngiqotho.
Bayede kuwe akwati.
Bayede kuwe akwati.
Mvuli wezindlela.
Mvuli wezindlela.
Udumo kuwe Heri Seshati.
Udumo kuwe Heri Seshati.
Wena usemfihlakalweni.
Wena usemfihlakalweni.
Ngiyakudumisa Khenti Amenti.
Ngiyakudumisa Khenti Amenti.
Wena Nkosana yezwe lasentshona.
Wena Nkosana yezwe lasentshona.
Bayede kuwe Neftitajosa.
Bayede kuwe Neftitajosa.
Uyinkosi yendawo engcwele.
Uyinkosi yendawo engcwele.
Siyavusela kuwe imyuteti.
Siyavusela kuwe imyuteti.
Wena uhlala egunjini lokumbeza umzimba womufi.
Wena uhlala egunjini lokumbeza umzimba womufi.
Anpu.
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 Amulibele.
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 Amkapigas.
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 Tetogas.
Amtetogas.
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 Ama-at.
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 Amlomogas.
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 Jehud.
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 Ashu.
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 Tefnut.
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 Anut.
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 Geb.
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 Asa.
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 Oset.
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 Aset.
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 Aneptet.
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 Anpu.
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 Sechmet.
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 Amtab.
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 Alifat.
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 Hitiru.
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 Heru.
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 We are currently in the season of Anpu, the 8th season or principle in the African royal calendar cycle. This season started on the 23rd of April and is ending on the 23rd of May. The things that align us with the season of Anpu, Inyanga, Kwedi is April, Ije, Litlapa, stone is serpentine, Umbala, Mala, color is black, Intimbi, TP, metal is brass, Impepo is cassia, Amaka is camphor, Isihlahla is date palm. Izilwane, diphologolo. Animals are dog, jackal, wolf, and beetle. Who is Anpu? Anpu is the god who takes care of the dead, represented by a jackal, or the figure of a man with a head of a jackal. He accompanied dead kings in the afterworld. When souls or kings were being judged by Asa, Anpu placed their hearts on one side of the scale and a feather representing Ma'at on the other. He is a god of the dead, mummification, and embalming. Embalming means to preserve a corpse from rotting. Jackals were often seen around tombs and burial sites in ancient Egypt, were therefore associated with death and the afterworld. This is the African royal calendar, the book Umkhulu reads from when he does Umpahlo. Please do get yourself a copy, only for 200 rands. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Instagram and Twitter at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK movement, on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are available on Kemet Chat. To download it, you can go on the website at www.gekmovement.org. We also have the Apple and Spotify podcast at Great Empire of Kemet. At the black markets today, we have Truth Seekers brought to you by Ukehla Thabo from the Kingdom of Jehuti. Kehla specializes in crystal bands, ants, bags, and the incense for the season. This is the bag, Anpu Umqapigazi, brought to you by the Truth Seekers Ukehla Thabo from the Kingdom of Jehuti. If you are experiencing any back pain, knee pain, swollen feet, corns, or what, get in touch with Fiso's herbal products, brought to you by Gomezulu from the Kingdom of Nut. We have the Mahlori Rab. We have Fiso's Cancer Bush. It cures headaches, arthritis, gout, and etc. We have 50 grams for 100 rands and 25 grams for 50 rands. Undlovukazi Mkethwa from the Kingdom of Asa brings to us ants and things. She specializes in handbands, waistbands, rings, and etc. Ndlovukazi Kiya from the Kingdom of Geb presents to us booksmen. They search, find, deliver. They are here to make sure that books are easy to find at a reasonable and affordable price. This is Zulu Shaman by Uvusama Zulu, Credo Mota, booksmen. Experiencing any hair breakage, get in contact with Ndlovukazi Pamela from the Kingdom of Anpu. She specializes in natural hair products to prevent hair breakage, and they enhance hair volume. We also have Soja Bambezela by Ukehla Jabulani from the Kingdom of Nut and Kehla Kagiso from the Kingdom of Geb. Last but not least, we have Great Empire of Kemet Blue Lotus Tea for 200 rands. We have the Woman Hibiscus Tea by Ugogo Nkanyezi products only for 150 rands. This is the wall calendar, Great Empire of Kemet, the wall calendar. On Wednesdays, we give platform to black-owned businesses to market their products for free. For that, you email your business profile to info@gekmovement.org. On our website, for those of us who want to donate, to help with the programs for Black unity and Black economy, please click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talents. For the people in order for us to have lunch every Sunday and the running of the GEK movement. We will be having a Kemet University of Truth. It will be launching soon. To keep updated, you can go on the socials. On Twitter Spaces, we also discuss topics on the African royal calendar. If you do come across the post, please do retweet for awareness. Anpu.
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 Kapigas. Kapigas.
Kapigas.
Mulibeleti.
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 My name is Asilo Zonyanda Fiwani. I'll be giving you the topic for today. Today's topic is Anpu and the spiritual artifacts. And Anpu's energy is very powerful this time. He opens the doorway that connects us with all the principles. We are able to charge our spiritual essence and evoke principles to embody all the artifacts we use for our spiritual work. Anpu. 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 Kapigas. 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 Mulibeleti. Mulibeleti. Mulibeleti.
Intwaso inzima nkolele. Kolele. Intwaso inzima nkolele. Kolele. Intwaso inzima nkolele. Kolele. Intwaso inzima nkolele. Kolele.
ezakenayo yakhokonile
Mayese funukuzwa kahle Awuse funukuzwa kahle Ayisibonga umoya. Umoya uyaphefumula. Bani bekecula indlovukazi. This one is one in the potential. Siyabonga ndlovukazi. Vele benje umoya uphefumula. Siyabonga sibonge sibingelele samukele nalabo abasha abaqala ukunyathela emagcekeni thokozani maphela siyanamukela kukhona ikhehla elifikile la ekseni ukhehla wasePitori ne Marshall Town ufike ekseni amsho ngabo past 8 ikhona lento emshukumezini ufike 11 anybody singakaqali sa prepare nje into engithachile nje ukuthi uthi uyasilandela ku YouTube kepha into emlethela kakhulu he's here to offer his service uzwile mesikhuluma ku YouTube ukuthi sinenkinga technical uthi mkhulu I have that ability to assist siyabonga uphawu labantu abanesabelo salento those that have a divine right to initiate the process bayathinteka abantu. You know, everybody's potential. It's all about umnyama, all of us. It's not about umkhulu, it's not about anybody, but it's about the black nation in general. So therefore, everybody's contribution, you know, is welcome. Ngoba, you know, ngeke siyolanda amabhune yini orania ukuthi bazosinceda. Why? Because now we are not coming forward. So please, isifundo khehla, you know, uzihluphile umoya wakho uthe ngeke nginekhono bese ngihlalele emuva. Siyabonga kakhulu khehla. Sibonge nje nabashayi beyigubhu. I know. ziyavuthi igugu ziyawuphakamisa lo moya esiwufunayo isahem ikundalini yanyuka yi-meditation le. That's why asikwazi nje simane singene endabeni singakhuphulanga umoya. Kumele sikhuphule lamadlozi ukuze kube yiwona asambela phambili. Singami nge-ego yethu. I-ego yethu most of the time fails us. So manje mawula yehla i-ego phakamisa umoya. Yingakho nje khululekani wonke umuntu yazi njengoba ngibukile lapha efastereni. Makudlala amahubo wonke umuntu ukhombisa i-vibrational frequency yakhe. Uthi mina ngenza kanje umuntu wenza kanje, which is good. This is the only moment where we can be free and be ourselves and be driven by lo moya esiwuzwayo ngoba sizokhuphula wona la namhlanje. And siwukhuphula kalula when we understand and know what time it is, what season we are in. Njengoba inkosana sibonge uNeo nenkosana uZesilo amasotsha la akusasa yibo abantu who are going to make sure ukuthi this African philosophy, it never dies, it grows ebantwaneni ikakhulu izingane. Manje namhlanje ke sikhuluma ngoAnpu. Anpu represents a transmutation, a transformation, meaning ukuthi a revolution. You know, you are moving from one place into another place. Ngoba manje we are going in the deeper end. We are touching on that blackness, which is why the color of Anpu is black. You know, kusho ukuthi singena ezinzulwini zesibeletho sikaNomkhubulwane. Nomkhubulwane. Nomkhubulwane. Angwedi. Antu. We are now going in the source. The source of our being generally, because as we know Sumoy. So if the source is black, its source has got all the potential to nurture, you know, whatever atoms are actually activated through our thoughts, so that those things are able to manifest. Sikhulumi science. Asikhulumi into about mambo jambo. You understand? And we understand even the potency of you know, this season. Ukuthi le season le yiyo that empowers all our spiritual assets, our tools, you know, of the craft. Endumbe. This is how you can energize. This is the time to energize whatever oibazile, whatever craft you've put there representing the male and female. That's why Abelungu misinterpreted our actions. You know, when there was a golden calf that represented uhetero. So they thought ukuthi sithandaza iti. Kanti it's not that. I-angle ngiyakhona ukuthi umoya wento engifuna ukuthi uma ngiyibamba ngibiza uSegment. If ngimeme uSegment ukuthi ayimboze, it means ukuthi anytime uma ngisenkingeni ngibamba nje ngithi Segment, automatically izinto ziyavuleka. Ngoba kuthiwa yisisikhathi la imimoya lama principles that you know are responsible for all the 12 houses. This is when you can invoke, because isango livuli. Kepha invite Anpu qala. Anpu ngena like usendumbeni yakho. Invite Anpu qala. Then ke bese ke into esiyenzayo la eminyangeni ukuthi uma simisa umsamo nasemakhaya makumisa umsamo ngithi inkulumo uyabamema ukuthi bazohlala. They must come and be there, in that sacred house. So it's exactly the same thing, and this is the only time we are able to do that. So timing is very important. Ukuthi okwamanje njengoba we are heading towards the middle, that is when that energy is potent. You need to do the rituals. Ama rituals and inkulumo ang Miss Banba. Uma ngikubiza, obey me. Do you understand? You communicate nalendo le, so that you infuse, that spirit of the principle in this thing. Ukuthi uma ngise ndaweni ethize ngiphethe lendo and ngikhulumisa kumele kwenzakala. Do you understand? So this is how when you talk about the golden stool, there is this drum yasevenda bayibiza ngoni dom.
Yeah, the dome.
Domba. Remember ukuthi in the past, Amakeh used to use that drum. Maybe sempini, when they are at war, they would, use the drum, the spirits that will assist, with the battles that they are facing.
That would be Ngomarundu.
Yebo. Yabona izinto ezinjalo. You find ukuthi induku yobukhosi yenkosi. Inkosi akumelanga iphathe nje induku. That is just induku nje, without any energy. Uyiphatha lento ngoba uyazi, uyacommunicate nayo lento. Ukuthi manje kunje. Do you understand? So there's got to be that two-way relationship between yourself and your spiritual asset. So I know Guti, for some of us, yincha, but it is something that kumele sijwayele ukuthi makufika lesikhathi yonke lezinto esiyithengayo ama-anka amalentuza isikhathi of energizing them and empowering them so that they breathe, they live, because they are made out of atoms. Hey, copper, copper, all the elements, it's not atoms, therefore they are alive. You understand? Aniti, the core principle or the fundamental principle of our universe, everything vibrates. It's all about frequency. They say even a stone that you see, it's vibrating. That is why you are able to see it, because of that vibrational frequency. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see it. You understand? So this thing is alive. This is how all Okoko, survived. Remember, Guti, in Ghana, for them to be able to defeat the kingdom, they had to steal the golden stool. Meaning, Guti, that stool was very special. Huh? That stool was then taken in time of strife. This is what they used as a weapon for them to be able to defeat the enemy. Asantewa, that is what she did. She's a warrior queen today. We respect her, for warrior act that she demonstrated when men were cowards. She said, nifuna ugqoka iketi thina komama sikhumule idwaba, and she did that. Wabeka isidwaba phansi, wagqoka ini ibheshu, wabajoja belungu. Queen Asante, umoya okhokho bethu. That is why the only thing that they labored for ever to be in resonance no more. That's the only thing. It means ukuthi isifunde sisitholayo ukuthi le mimoya iyaphila. So it's a question of practicing. Do you understand? Without you practice, if I meditation, if you meditate, you always wish, but you don't. It means that you won't get the benefits of meditation. Why? Because you are not putting action. So, njengoba le nkulumo sikhuluma namhlanje, we are talking about this so that we are able to act on it. Ungaqoki i-amp nje ithulile. I-amp, you need to empower it. So that isitha sakho must be affected by this. Mawuvela ashaye uvalo. So namakhosi amashoba langa, ishoba mele liphile. Mawunuka lapha ishoba mele likutshele ukuthi hayi ngabe lekhoneni usibani bani wenzani. Do you understand? It's like that. Not ukuthi manje uphathise. Remember these were just not artifacts or nice things to hold. These are things that we used. You know, the tools, because we knew ukuthi we invoked certain spirits at a particular time for us to empower this. So that it has the necessary force to be of assistance whenever it is needed. So, Balbizani, the shati, upshati, you know, the artifacts. You know, this is the empowerment yazo lezinto lezi. Meaning ukuthi kuvuleke lelo sana. Akuzalwa. Ngoba kuzalwa ni August. This is when the heavenly gate is fully open for Unut, Umpetikazi, to give birth to the new souls and welcome back those that have departed from earth. So now he's opening the door for you to invoke so that you empower whatever. You understand? Why? Because now spiritually we are right there, you know, in that source, in that black source, which is carbon. We are entering that carbon state. Carbon state, it is the foundation of everything. All elements are birthed by carbon. So therefore, Tinage, with our melanin, that we just take for granted. Uguti, Mofana no cash, full of melanin. You have so much power. Ubab Credo said, Abantu that have more melanin than Nukesh were actually appointed to be healers. You understand? Because born by nature, they exude this healing power, you know, which is from melanin. So Ubab Credo says, these are the people bebebekwa pambi. Angita mashade zeta wafana. They are those with more melanin. Those were very valuable, you know, in our community. But mind you, umuntu onjalo search umnyama. Why? Because we already have a negative, you know, about blackness, and yet that is divineness, you know. So They even insult us with this blackness. They say we are dirty. Hey, you know, that's what we've been hearing, and yet, you know, it's a cry for wanting to have what you naturally don't have. So what you naturally don't have, if you don't have and there's no possibility of you having it, you then become envious and start criticizing from the point of ignorance and from the point of jealousy. So yingakho kuthiwa isizini yokufaka amathwasa, you know, because now we are dealing ngemimoya. Mawudila namathwasa udila ngemimoya yabantu. So therefore you need timing yako has got to be perfect, so that you know, ungafaki idlozi ngesikhathi, you know, la kumele liphume khona. You understand? Awukwazi ukufaka ithwasa ngoDisemba. Bese ngakwazi sonke lokho. Nami ephehlweni didn't know that. Into engiyifunda after. Wonke umuntu ufaka amathwasa, uthola ukuthi amathwasa ayi-500 eJardini. Ngenani zonke, anytime. Lapho sowugaya imali nje, you have nothing to do with producing abantu. Yingakho ubunyanga lack so much. Why? Because ubunyanga is supposed to be the defense system of the nation. Do you understand? Yinyanga nezangoma. You know, these people have got to be properly trained, so that mawuphuma lapha awubuzi ukuthi ubuye ekuthwaseni lo muntu, ubona ngaye nezenzo zakhe. Uthi uhleli la muntu athi hayi awunginikele 200 esesikhwameni sakho, mawuthi vele 200. To understand why? Because their innate ability has been trained to a point ukuthi they always trust this Anpu, because we are talking about Anpu. Anpu lo ovelayo asho ukuthi ithi. Do you understand? It doesn't come from you. You know, Anpu nonomkhubulwana yingakho ukuthiwa siyinyanga. Why? Because mengihlola lapha amathambo just a map means fuck all. Into ila. What am I hearing? So intwaso, it's all about that. Trusting uAnpu, lento sithi unembeza wakho. Unembeza wakho will never lie to you. Your conscience, it will always you know, guide you properly. Even when things you know, we are doubtful, but listen to what you feel inside here. So this is the Anpu, the controller of thoughts, which is why we said, you know, please, in this season, make sure that you don't dwell on negative thoughts, because they have the ability to manifest. This is the time now you always and intentionally, you know, harbor, you know, those are positive thoughts. It's all about the future. Don't worry about the now. The now is there, confronted by accepting. This is the situation. But there, that's where I'm going. That is where we need to focus. So that by September, when the physicality time returns, we are able to deliver either a service or a product by launching it. Every year, it's got to be a cycle like that. Kungafika September, awu produce nje neanka. Kunama, you know, there's so many things where now through your own talent that you could do, so that by September now, you know, you show and present something just like you know, everybody else. You know, that is what we live for. We are not living for the challenges that we face on a daily basis. And challenges will never disappear. There will always be challenges. And then there will always be Mizwembe, who vice product emtwini, a proposal. The next thing we wanna say implement or munyukehla. Do you understand? That shouldn't then discourage you. You must move forward because some challenges you won't stop them. They are forever there. Actually, without you said, character is never built. Character is built during a time of challenges. That is when you rely on yourself. When you realize all the people that have been with, they are not there. Who do you call to? Nobody is available for you. You rely on yourself. You start engaging. I do that all the time. Engage your soul. Ask questions. You definitely get answers. Hey, and the more your spirit, your soul is engaged, it's the more Sambulelo Sesha. And the time where you are not even aware or expecting. Into the book. How that I had a problem with. So this is how we are naturally. This is how we are wired. We're supposed to use our mental abilities for us to actually chart the way forward. So when you actually kill that potential within yourself by not making it live, find time for yourself. Ungaloku busy sebantwini all the time, because there's no time for introspection. Introspection is very necessary so that you are able, each and every decision you make, it must be an informed decision. You can't just make decisions, especially based on your emotions. Therefore, it's not right. Leave that situation to pass. Find find time. You must have a me time, mom. And just use mamele. Listen to yourself, because this is where the value of umoya is. There's no solution you can never, you'll fail to find. Because this is the source. Look who theorize about the Akashic records. They're there within you. Just use those records to build a better future for yourself. So, as finally, I'm going to visualization. It doesn't take much, from you. You are driving. You're at the bank at a queue. You are doing this and that and that. Input those, graphic, pictures of the future that you want. Then the universe conspires with you. It manifests. They're not Meiji. It's not Meiji. It's understanding the laws that govern the universe. And remember, Gucci, the most important thing, especially in terms of manifestation, understand the importance of frequency. You can never manifest without you understanding frequency. Why? Because you've got to be in the frequency of the things that you want all the time. And don't rob yourself. Go back into your 5 minutes and just leave it. The whole day, even before you sleep, do that. Then manifestation happens. And it's so easy. It's just that we tend to doubt ourselves. We tend to doubt ourselves, and any which is very important. Thank the Spirit for what you want. Jula kulendo le nyabong, 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 nyabong. The whole day, daughter, and see if miracles will happen. Hey, Just do that the whole day, because you are now, these thoughts are grounding themselves. And when these thoughts are grounding themselves, the universe is looking for a corresponding thought that should come and intervene in that situation. So, indaba ye-stress in the African sense, because we all have the ability within to deal with any situation that is bringing us, stress. And we have the ability to create. My heart jumps with joy all the time I see the young creators and creatives on the continent. Technology. Young African are coming up with the inventions. Then we can call ourselves a nation. You can never call yourself a nation if you can never, or you are unable to solve your own problems. You will always be a slave, following whoever is smart enough to get in touch with the core of their being. So, Anpu manifests as that conscience. Anpu manifests as the controller of the thoughts. Whatever negative thoughts, please replace it immediately. Replace it immediately, because not only is it detrimental to your physical body, it makes you never achieve anything. Because, remember what your thoughts are frequencies, and they go with emotions. And when you are in that emotional state, certain chemicals are released, either positive or negative chemicals. Then you wonder, why do you have the cancer? It's because you are harboring negative thoughts, which, forever releases negative chemicals within your system. Check your thoughts all the time. Because these are the thoughts that causes a blockage within your system. When your system is negatively affected by the negative chemical, everything is clogged. When pipes now are blocked because of oversupply of this negative chemical, then you develop all sorts of illness. So the best way, really, not only are you avoiding stress or whatever, always be intentional. Uvuka nje ekuseni, you keep repeating within yourself what you want to do. As you are preparing, we are ibonga lendo, just give thanks. Because when you do that, remember they say that the mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not. Do you understand? Especially the subconscious mind, which is why the subconscious mind never asks you or questions what we are giving it. Okay, man, why look ufaka le poison? Yakudedela ufake, bese ke yona iya manifesta into an illness. That's your subconscious mind. So, understanding the workings of that, you are forever. Ungathiwa una 80. Hey. Ubabu Credo, ushone esabugega. It's just that towards the last days, i-health yakhe bengasekho right. Do you understand? And I suspect even nomoya wakhe, kukhona izinto ajule ngazo kakhulu. The most important thing bekejule ngayo, ukungezwa kwethu, us not listening. This is what bothered him the most. Because when you do everything to awaken your nation so that it rises to its rightful place. Then ingane zakho, instead of them appreciating that, they throw insults. The worst thing that we could have done to Babu Credo, which is why, kumele somehow senze lo mkhosi wokushweleza na Babu Credo. Because Babu Credo, uhambe inhliziyo ibuhlungu kabi. Uhambe. So what I'm trying to say ukuthi Babu Credo was an example for me. Ukuthi the day or the time ngisa interact naye, he was old, but he wasn't showing. Why? Because Babu Credo bengana stress. Babu Credo wasn't. He would never stress ngemali, but he knew ukuthi ngeke alale angadlanga. Right at that moment of the thought that enters his mind that says we don't have, that's when acceptance happens and a solution he has vaga. Because the minute you say to yourself, if I have to sleep, why? Because it's fine. Right there at that moment, you are releasing something. Instead of you now stressing, Gucci, hey, I can't even afford to buy bread. Remember, Gucci, before, we used to be satisfied by eating the sun. Ukudla is secondary to us. Because whatever you consume has got the same elements. Do you understand? Yeah. Or Kokobet could go for days without food. Because they know Gucci, if they do certain things, it gives them enough nourishment to sustain themselves. So when we fell, we then relied on secondary hydrogen. Do you understand? Instead of, not only us, but the evil ones are polluting the pure hydrogen, in the air. So he attack it from all angles. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say, Gucci, stressing, please discard that. Discard the stress. If it's time for something, accept. And the more you accept, the more and quicker you move out of that situation. Because the more you mount a wall of resistance, why me? Why me? Usuke sentini sobuye kasi. You are looking at it as a negativity. What are my friends going to be saying? I stay at home now. Who cares? Who cares? Why must you stress about other people what they are going to say to you? And you'll find that that will be the best decision for you to leave something because you are stressed every month. You can't pay rent then. Every month you are stressed. It means negative chemicals are released in your body every month. So for you to release yourself, accept. Hey, I'm not new. I think it's simple, but other people would never do that. Yeah, Ramina. Usban baluzotini. And that is what you needed. It was like I was saying, upizusha market down now ngizwa. Outing vale yonkinto. So that you buele kaya. Laws of a lonely corner, the one visit you in the township. Hey, They are too up now to enter township and stay with you. So we are fine. They won't come to you. It's okay. Don't worry. You worry even about that. Oh no, Usman Bani, I mean, I used to buy him beer all the time. And here he's not even picking up a call or coming to check me. They are not supposed to show up. Because your spirit, your soul, needs your attention. And that is when the solution, comes. Yeah, because now we are free of the stress rent. Uvange Uber njengathi. When you want to go somewhere, you call it Uber sharp. Lento ukuthi uzozibeka uhamba uyompressa somebody uthatha iMac lapha 20,000 a month. And when you call 12,000. That's not wise, Makesha, please. Please, physical things or material things, don't allow them to invade your space. What you should value more than anything is your peace. Because when I'm peaceful, I'm able to create. Huh? Only when I'm peaceful. Hey, that's why, you must start learning the value of being alone. I know longer friends. There are people who are addicted to friendship. All of us at some point were there. You can't live without your friend. Mawuvuka nje ejova. So times change. You also need to change. Hey, and you having the problem. They are giving you an opportunity for you to listen, introspect, so that you are able to make the right decisions for your future. Because you've got to nurture that future yourself. Nobody will. Everybody will love you when you are then successful. They all come in numbers. Even the relative you forgot. And it's like they smell. When money comes, they smell. Oh! As long as and Nakona, don't be negative towards them. Assist them. If you are able to, assist them. Because when you are not there, we are not driven by material things. With you millionilla, it's gone. Do you understand? So you don't attach any value in terms of material things and money. We need them, we need money for us to survive, but it shouldn't be the driving force. The driving force for us should labor for a resonance. Always in resonance. No more yawako. Then nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you at all. So isifundo ke sisifundaye kulentuza wami. Thina sinenhlanhla sathola ubaba Credo who gave us this foundation. That is why we can't compromise anything. Especially when it comes to legacy Ubaba Credo. Because this is what we are living in. Ubaba Credo didn't have the opportunity to fulfill. It's upon us, those that sees the value in what he was teaching, what he was saying to us. Now we've listened enough. We have read enough. It's time to implement. And isifiso sakhe really, it was for abantu abamnyama to return, to the original governing system. Hey, in 94, he lamented. Our results in 94. He was never excited. Why? Because he foresaw that it is now pseudo-colonization. Huh? It's a colonization that is no longer in the public eye, but behind. He knew exactly when all of us were excited. No. A new democracy, whatever. Siyarasa litrati. Babukrelo ubuke lengane zami. Umsangano wando. Because enye into, one thing ulendoza. There's this guy Umkabe. Umkabe, I remember. Nabo Umkabe. They don't escape the mess they did. At the end, Umkabe did the right thing. Uguti, and Nakon, I think he was pressured for him to then hand over the land back to the people. You understand? But it doesn't absorb him from all other leaders that had decided to perpetuate lo mhlolo bewenza eBritain. Uthola amakhosi ethu lapha ingcelebana. They are going to be I don't know. No, but the difficulty is that the Commonwealth is constituted by Mijwembe. Saying amongst us, all countries on the continent that are part of the Commonwealth, why? Because you are then saying to us, citizens, and we are not only saying to us, citizens, Uchela Makosi, the custodians of this land, you are saying to them, you are now, or you continue to be the subject of the British, Empire. In simple terms, because remember, politics or politicians don't own any land. They have no right to go and confirm us as British, subjects. Lowe to Agayanga because the parapara, but he went. But otherwise he will be there. Nababasel Sutu, Swaziland, Ghana, Bafunanda. Bayo Bahin Lebane voluntarily lead me, Charles.
I beg you.
And telling them, Muguti, I have no problem with you being the head of the Republic of Ghana. That's what you are saying to Charles. You can depend on me. I'll kill all of them that will come after you. And then you come and kill us.
Set up your base at my land.
You come and kill us. That's why every year when they open parliament, they demonstrate the power that they have with these arms. It's to warn you. You dare come against us. This is what I will do to you. So it's very dangerous, Linda, because that is a colonial matter. That's how they instill fear amongst the people. Always demonstrating the rifles they have, the bombs they have, to instill fear amongst us. You dare rise against us, we'll kill you. And they kill you. They're not joking, they kill you. Marikan. Utaki loyo. And the labotaki laba. Have no right, even in 94, They had no right to go and negotiate what should happen after 94. They had no right because they are not the custodians of the land. And whose authority? So now, because nathi angazi saba izimvu, hey, we are sheep. Even when we realize ukuthi labantu bayasixotha, we still follow them. Why? Because they give us the promise of material possessions.
As a citizen.
Yeah, but
As a citizen.
so its decision now become individual. What can I get in this situation? No, Nyamazu Sbanbani Ugulia office. Therefore, I have access to a matenda zala. That's how we think these days. And the Yiti who are perpetuating the enslavement of the rest of the continent because of our greediness and self-preservation. That is how the system is surviving. Otherwise, the system ngabe dala ya collapse. And it's due to collapse vele. In the end, it's bound to happen because this is not Japan. This is not Israel. But it is Africa. And Africa is ruled by kings and queens. Hey. The day they wake up from their slumber, eternal slumber, and demand, Makhosi too much. Balele angazi baba shaye ngani. Yini le udosi lwempisi. Balele ukuthonga understand ukuthi how do you allow somebody who has no right over your land to rule you, man? How do you allow that? All presidents, they are subjects of kings and queens. All of them. How then do you allow your subject to pay you? Kulom Shaba that you are a custodian of. How do you allow that? Hey. So the only thing, the only structure that is going to destroy this evil system here, republic, Amakos, and the rightful kings, not about the materialism. Ukesha lapha umkhumbuze the importance of umoya, right? Ukesha is offering. Uyazi la, zero budget. He's not expecting anything. He's saying, I'm willing to assist. He's seeing the vision. Ukuthi lento mayilunga. I'll be counted as one of those people who were very active. Because it doesn't matter what we all think. This that we are doing, it's history. It will be quoted. Sesingaseko. Ukuthi there was this group that was just clear about what needs to happen. Hey. So, young into you must remember, Uguti, this will be quoted. Everything that we do. No kesa indlovukazi shaya isigubhu la. Kuzothiwa hayi man. There was this lady no kesa bashaya isigubhu man. Soku relater abantu abadala sesingabogogo kuzincosi. Do you understand? We are able to relate the truth. The reason I'm saying this is the future and this is what needs to happen on the continent is because there's no other viable solution for Mtomnyama. Angikhulumi nje ngoba ngiyabreka. There's no other viable solution for Mtomnyama. Why? Because imvelo, nature is superior. You can't go above nature. So when we rise and we awaken the continent, but have been rooted in nature, we are going to rule the world. Oh, Kokobetu did that. They ruled the world ngale nature. Esiphed. They civilized the whole world. Nesambulelo. Ufike lapha eEurope bathole basese kuma cave. Uthi hayi man, what's wrong with you? Don't even come closer, amnukela man. Why unje? Oh, this is early. Hayi man, now oza nawo amanzi lapha.
Moses wabo. Yeah. Moses wabo some.
Do you understand? Because thina fana nalento leyo, you know, ukuthi manje sekunamathele the grass hut. Huh? So kunamathele isikhumba. This is not my identity. It is my secondary identity. Mina, I'm the first mason building in stone before anybody else. Hey, now you are trying to remove that heritage from me when you are forever painting me standing in front of a grass house. Oh, primitive. Huh? Always when you talk about African culture, it's my secondary identity because I was on the run. But before being on the run, I was wearing silk and linen. And cotton. You understand? Hey, now, ushayile. Oh no, ufake izinto zakho lapha bathi. Where's culture in what you are wearing? Ignorance. Because manje angifakanga ibheshu. Therefore, I'm not cultural. Umlungu loyo oyenze leyo nto leyo kuwe. Ha? Abatswana baba identify ngani? Lesa sikhumba basifakayo. Oh! Hey, Abatswana are one of the people who were in Kemet.
Original.
That's why they say Ra. And for you to then change the dynamic and portray them as abantu abafaka.
Yes.
Those are intellectuals. We know. And Sutu. You can't because in yes, it's secondary, but we are talking about astronomic potential and astronomic knowledge. They are masters of the stars, man. Don't reduce them to that thing, man. Hey, I'll paint with the tri-system here dogon star formation. Because they are masters of that. They know everything about the Orion. They know everything about Sirius star. So, mawunikeza image yomsutu, unikeza image of that science. Don't colonize me by putting me in a bottle to say this is how you must perceive labantu. Huh? KwaZulu bathi sidume ngani ngempi. Hey, because bazosho njalo belungu. Why? Because abakwaZulu futhi asaba kwaZulu kuphela. Nomakhado le eLimpopo wabaJoja. Umakhado nobani konje lenkosi Skukuni. Uke bazobakhuluma kahle ngoSkukuni. You will never hear them talking positive about Skukuni. And Skukuni was a warrior who are not scared of them. But you can't come and mess me up. I would rather die than live as a slave under you. On my land. Those are heroes. But you will never hear anything about them. So manjege, one thing I realized or we discovered the last time sisemangwane ongazuma bayikhuluma ku ceremony kuthiwa kunentaba lapha in a cave bayibiza Pig's Peak eBakeville in a cave kuthiwa wonke amakhosi eAfrika bewethwasela lapha. Do you understand? So it means ukuthi lapha eBakeville kunalo moya khona ongekho le okhokho bethi knew ukuthi there are all these energy vortexes that they followed and hunted. Why? Because they want to be relentlessly in alignment with nature. Inkosi ayigcotshwa noma kukuphi. Ungayenza lento epublic. Le sayibona lena. Amakhosi ethu ayagcoba ngalendlela. That's another image they are then putting in our mind. This is how African kingdom, is put on the throne. Huh? And it's wrong. Ukugcotshwa kwenkosi, it's a private thing. Huh? Kuyiwa kule ndawo so that amukelwe amadlozi amakhosi namakhosikazi eAfrika yonke. Bamembethe, right? Babe nayo all the time. Then bese uyekhaya kuphi? Angithi manje inkosi, remember ukuthi inkosi, you don't represent your family. You represent all African people as a king on the continent. Inkosi yase DRC. Inkosi yami. Why? Because thina nabantu base DRC si share a common DNA. Do you understand? Ubukhosi that is myopic, that thinks of the local. Do you understand? Kanti inkosi imele sonke isizwe simnyama. Yingakho makubheda inkosi yase Qwaqwa. But look at those African kings. Do you understand? You become a bad example amongst the people. So this is a very, 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 sacred thing. Yinto yomoya, yingakho amakhosi ethu were able. And then kumbula no lentuza, not only amakhosi. Do you know the lady called Hatshepsut? Ruled Kemet. Each of guys. Hey. Gutiwa, the building construction under Hatshepsut is unmatched even today. Do you understand? Why? Because Labantu sorry. Why? Because Labantu Laba, they were relying emoyeni. Umoya mawuhleli phezu kwekhanda lakho mele sibone ngezenzo zakho. Do you understand? So Hatshepsut left the legacy Lento ukuthi thina as African people, we are very abusive. You know, go mama bethu. We are very, very selective. Ekubuseni. Umama kabusi. Do you understand? So, ekhemit. La kumele sibuyele khona. Indlovukazi beyiphezulu. Kuna wonke umuntu. Yingakho kuthiwa inkosikazi. She was above. So therefore, i-potential yenkosana or yenkosi iphuma ku-mitochondria yendlovukazi. You understand? Amandla enkosi abuya kule mitochondria etholakala kundlovukazi kuphela. Do you understand? So, lento ukuthi indlovukazi can never rule. Yamanga yonke leyo nto leyo. Do you understand? Why? Because how can somebody okulethe emhlabeni therefore maso ukhulile akana right yokubusa? Who gave birth to you? Huh?
Uy. Your potter.
Injalo. And indlovukazi zaqala. They understood their roles. Ukuthi mengibeka inkosi lapha, I'm putting my own son. That's why the pictures, all of them are like this. Huh? Bamba inkosi la, nala. Ingane yami le, ngiyayisupporta. I'm with him. Why? That's the role of God. Ukuthi inkosi ingane yakho. So you do everything else to make sure ukuthi lengane succeeds. I-projection might be ukuthi i-power ukule kepha i-power yikho kule nkosi. Indlovukazi. Do you understand? This is what made us powerful. Manje thina, because we have muscles, we think ukuthi yithi, because yithi esinamandla kumele sibuse. Indlovukazi azibusi ngamandla, zibusa ngomoya ne-intelligence. Do you understand? Indlovukazi always thinks about umndeni. Unika indlovukazi manje i-200. Oh no, multiplier. Hamba yothenga izinto so zidla the whole week. Nika indoda. 10 minutes is enough. 200 gone. You make sure go to indlovukazi become a financial director ekhaya. Ngoba indlovukazi iyakhona ukuthi isenze si sustain ourselves for 3 months nemali encane. Do you understand? So lento ukuthi wena usiyoyoyo mawuthi inkosikazi be financial thina si week. Ungena store mpina kumuntu ohlangana nomunye umuntu inhliziyo etham nemali man. Let me buy chocolate for how much? You have now affected the budget of the home because of a measure. Can many cool? No, many Sibanet is playing. No, Mama Kaya, pay no pay. So, this is what, gave Okokobeti power. And remember, Guti, even cosmically, the moon controls. The female energy controls. Indoda ngengathi mina ilanga lifana no khokho bethu, omkhulu bethu. Omkhulu bethu. Bashaya umqombothi waya. But okhokho bethu. Mawubiza ukhokho, awuyesabela ukhokho. Hawu mntanam. Manje ubaba uyambiza omkhulu athi hey ifunani lengane. So when you want things to happen ngeheka focus indlovu. Mina ngazi personal experience. Mengiphahla mina. Ngiphahla the female side of my family. Izinto zithi. Mawuthi ngapha. Ulindile. Kanti ngapha ugogo noma umama uye ohamba yovusa ubaba. Athi hayi basibanibani ingane ifikile kimi ithi so awuvuke man. Ulungise lento. Hey. So that's why I was saying even life goes way. In terms of the calendar, we need to balance. We need to do the lunar rituals. As a collective. Njalo new moon, kwenziwa lokhu. Actually, I'll give a lecture on that. Kwenziwa lokhu. You know, third quarter, fourth quarter, full moon. As a collective, so that we balance. Manje siconcentrate kumvela inqango. Vela inqango ikhehla. Uyanikeza nje indlovukazi athatha. So uzoba dishela wena. It's like that. So indlovukazi yiyo ezosenza ukuthi sifike quicker. La kumele sibe khona ukuthi naye simbonise inhlonipho. Even kuma cardinal points ethu. We need to like lento siyoyenza. We need to strike a balance. Kumele mesiqeda ukufaka ilanga on the 23rd nge-equinox. The first new moon after that, yi-ritual kaNomkhubulwane. We need to stick to that. Hey, so izinto kumele sizilentuze. I'm telling you, okwamanje lento lokhu yangiwarisha all the time ukuthi sifocuse kakhulu elangeni. Do you understand? Yonke into nakhona into yenze ukuthi sifocuse kakhulu elangeni ukuthi it's easy to sell a story of an African New Year and an African calendar. Do you understand? In that way, umuntu akasanaki ukuthi kwenzakalani, how it's constructed. They get happy just by knowing ukuthi nami I have a new year. Because they are witnessing all over throughout the year. Abantu baqhumisa ama cricket during the year. Why? Because they are celebrating their new year. So then that becomes an easy, entry. Manje njengoba sesiphakathi manje. Esibelethweni sika Nomkhubulwane. Kumele ke senza ama rituals akhe. Bengicelile indlovukazi ukuthi please even if it's a Sunday or whatever during the week, those are able to come. Abanye bazoyenza virtually, but those that can do the rituals, sihlanganeni la, especially in the evening, depending ukuthi yini. We time these things. New moon is very important. Lokho kunye second, third, ungakwenza endlini. But good new moon, siyenze sonke as a collective. In that way, it will balance the scales. Nathi sizofila ukuthi we are complete. Siyamhlonipha uNomkhubulwane. Okwamanje our actions are just focusing on the solar ubaba. Do you understand? So, ilapho makhaya. Ngizoma before ngiqhubeka Prepare. If ne comment or any, especially ngale nto ngicela ukukhuluma ngayo le yama spiritual tools, because that's the major teaching yanamhlanje. The time is right for you to energize and empower whatever spiritual tools or assets or artifacts. Hey, ngisho umsamo wakho. Hey, if umsamo wakho unesithombe, remember, isithombe nje lesi singaphila. That's why uzothola ukuthi sometimes khona ukhehla lo bekenza le artwork la ebondweni. Mekaqeda ukuyenza le artwork uvuka nephupho. Uphupha lezi zinto ziphila. Do you understand? Because ziyaphila. So you are able ukubeka iprinciple ethize kulesithombe. Uthi njengoba la ngukubeke uqondane nomnyango ozongena nje. It's all about that. Hey, ozongena, it means you are infusing that vibrational frequency kulesithombe. Umangale wena ukho hey khona abantu bebengenile bazofuna kepha iwani yabo uwile nje emnyango. How? It happened. So what they were, Anpu is then teaching us ukuthi konke lokho mele sikuphilise. Hey, mele sikuphilise. Kumele siceleke abonewo ingane zisincede ngama rituals alezi, because bona they are still pure. So mesingabafundisa lo ukuthi basicelele kube yibo aba infuser the spirit of the principles. But so bafundisa into iprocess okumele singene kuyo. I-ritual yakhona ikhona. Do you understand? Into kumele siyijwayeleyo. And enye into kumele sikhumbule. Ndlovukazi, please. Mesiya kuma cardinal points. Kumele kube ne dramatization of lezi zinto lezi siyozenza. You know, njengaba manje siyale siyenza celebrate usoka. Ine story sakho indaba yasoka. So it means some of us abane potential uku dramatize. Please, let's do that. So that it's not only a group, but abantu are able to understand easy when they see whatever being acted upon. Hey. So into kumele siyenzeni mafetha Jehuti. Yes. Thokoza khetha. Into kumele siyenzeni siplane. Shokuthi sibe ready for these 4 cardinal points. You know, because this is how Okoko sometimes manifested through abantu benzitra. How umuntu uthi uyenza idrama kanti awumoya wehle phu. Sesibona ngalani khuluma indaba lapha, khuluma indaba. Do you understand? Hey, so we need to engage le mimoya. Iyaphila. Hayi ukuthi kusamele siconvince ourselves ukuthi this energy is alive. It's alive. Nothing on earth is dead. Right? Nisho nethambo. Ithambo le. I-frequency yemelanini is still there. That's why we are matuneni. Do you understand? Because it has its own vibrational frequency. When you go there, it just happened a couple of times. Nginenkinga ngiphume ngiyele nduze nemathuneni. Mengifika lapha one of the times angazi bengihamba nobani. Mestart ukuphahla. I saw like a body lifting up. Do you understand? seza la ekhaya and mesifika la ekhaya angisakhumbuli bebekhona angisakhumbuli mesenza lo mkhithi kwasuka nje inyosi from nowhere asazi bezingakanani zaqhamuka nje besiteli lapha kwaba nje inyosi zisuka zithi. Do you understand? So you must never take this thing for granted ukuthi anyaya nje lapha. Do you understand? Uma uya be conscious ukuthi we are going to talk to a living spirit. And that gesture, remember ukuthi imimoya sees our gestures. Do you understand? Ukuya nje emathuneni ufika uclean. Ha? Ufika ukhulume lapha. Libhekile idlozi. So as if they are alive. Ngoba they are alive vele. When you think ukuthi no these people are no longer there. Can't destroy energy. You can't destroy energy. Science ichazile lo. Science iyokhokho bethu ayabelungu. Our ancestors science explained it. They even say ukuthi uma kuyisikhumbuzo somuntu othize niyaphaka whatever nizoyidla niyaphaka nihambe nayo niyodlela lapha. Ithuna lomuntu was like this big house, the whole house ithuna lomuntu inama rooms ama sections onke lento le. This is how we buried, you know. And kahle besazi ukuthi that's why you'll find that kulamathuna abo kunama inscriptions of the book of coming forth. There are certain things that you need to know. Even yes, in your spiritual life, Guti, you have to transmute into other realms. So therefore, you need the correct password for you to pass through. And they were all written on the walls. So umuntu that is no longer visible physically, it doesn't mean death for us African people.
Death, doorway to another place. Death, doorway.
Injalo khetha. So we believe ukuthi yonke into iyaphila. Ingakho kuthiwa uthembe imbokodo kunokuthi uthembe umuntu. Imbokodo mashiyela after 50 years is there. Umuntu awushaya short left, short right. Wire. Do you understand? And the imbokodo in a vibrational frequency. Jengala macha lapha credo umuntu. Okoko used special material that is able to transmute electricity. Do you understand? Abo limestone. Those are rocks there, dolomite. That is there. Kutiwa, that rock stores memory.
The chip.
Yebo.
The chip.
Yebo. They store memory like a computer.
Crystals.
Hey. So mawuke wafika lapha, waqhama lapha. O wafika wadakwa. Lela litshe liyakhumbula. Kuthi hayi wena. You once visited here. So so asiyene emakhaya makhehle senzeni ke. And inkulumo, whatever spiritual tool, artifact you have, this is the time now to energize it, empower it, so that it responds to you. You know, whatever it's in your heart, whatever your soul wishes, it manifests. That's why even the eye of Heru. The eye of Heru was used as a defense mechanism. Meaning ukuthi angeke bongeke uzumtsotse umuntu ofakelana mandulo. Because they see through. Oh, young planet. Ngithi manje lento say yakinform umoya ekufike nje hantu ukuthi bese ukuyaliphimisela. Oh, young planet. Umuntu athathaza yacabanga ukuthi so uyazi kanti awazifokole. Ulandele nje wena umoya.
Here's a question with apparent short left. Kunento eyishilo manje. Abantwana who are pure do these rituals for us. There is. So the question evela kimi khona manje is that what's the science of purity? What's the power there? What's the science of purity? In amandla with purity.
Sure. Buka ke. Bengithi abantwana benzela. Because lokhu okwesizwe. It's not a personal. Do you understand? When a wenza personal, you can do it yourself. Do you understand? So impurity. Remember ukuthi amachichi ayayinisa imvula. Meaning ukuthi abantwana are still pure. Their spirit haven't been polluted. Basa kumene nomoya. That's why uzothola ingane encane ubekile lapha iyahleka iyasmile because they are communicating directly nalabantu. Do you understand? Le mimoya ephilayo. So impurity comes there. Ukuthi yonke into siyenzayo as a collective siphusha ingane phambili. Do you understand? Kube yibo abasenzela izinto ezithize. Ngoba thina hayi sesimoshakele. Uyobamba umsamo ugayiwe ibozi. Ukwatise usambodi. Do you understand? Already nje, so you've messed it up. So ingakho ke that's why ke kuyazilwa. Uzila ngokamoya. Mawuzoyenza lezi zinto lezi. So that you be pure. Usegment won't be able ukuthi ambathe iuwas, like I said, which is that stuff. If usegment finds your heart being heavy. Why? Because your thoughts are somewhere else. They are not in what you are supposed to be doing. So that's why you approach these principles with respect. When you invoke a principle, you are invoking power. So therefore, you must know, Guti, it can also be detrimental for you if you don't approach that spirit in a pure form, especially inside. Before when the lazy dog, even the one that stole your 1,000 last week. Yeah. Hey, before you approach you, sharp. Hey, ngiyaxolela because ngifuna ukusonda la ngipure. Ifana nawo ama-cardinal points. Sathi thina, if umoshakele emoyeni, don't go there. Don't go there. Kumele uye kuma-cardinal points wazi ukuthi umoya uyavuma. You feel it inside ukuthi I'm ready for this. And ungayi lapha because ufuna ukuloya sibanibani. Ngizwe ukuthiwa kunamandla kule ndawo. So mengayophahlela le ndoda le la. Do you understand? that negative thing ayifuneki ngisho nje unokuphakamisa izwi when we are in those abantu moya olapha. Remember ukuthi combination. These are ley lines where the energy vortexes, this is where they all collect, meaning ukuthi lama principles lemi moya, these frequencies, they combine at that particular point. Yingakho kuthiwa it's a power point. So you approach it with respect because it can hit back. Without you even realizing. No. I mean, I just took it light. When I'm there, Bigville, ngiyashaya savannah. Njalo. Ayithina sikuboni. Uyekarini wena sibhizi negroup ushayana nesavannah. Ubuya lapha sodla ama permit asibuzwa. Kanti idlozi likubheki. You understand? So we need to avoid, because it is just for 1 or 2 days. After that, you can indulge yourself in whatever you want to do. But learn to respect. This is what Credo said. There's a video. He warns us. Iyalapha with respect. If you want to see things manifest for you. Mawuhlonipha umoya nawo umoya uzokuhlonipha. Thokoza. I hope you may have an clarity. Thokoza. Yingakho ke amachurch are very important. Lento ukuthi bavalele omama abahlola intombi. That's ridiculous. Because they are killing the nation. Oh, mama basholing intombi, but they are abusers. Why? Because when I saw interpretation yakho seyifana nomlungu. Uyicoconut. Ngaphakathi umhlophe kanti la ngaphandle umnyama. Sibona ngezenzo zakho. How do you criticize ukuhlolwa kwentombi? Uma isimo sisibi, who are we going to rely on? Because nakhona unamthetho.
Yeah.
Ufundisa nangesex.
Yeah.
Uthengisa amaqanda in your tuck shop. Uthengisela le ngane. What happens to their hormones? Awunamthetho kwa wena self. Then you expect ukuthi ingane ziyibambe. Buka malokishi. Akusenamthetho. Ever since angena kule new dispensation. Mina bengisaba ngisakhula ukuhamba nje ngibambe intombazane ngesandla phambi kwabantu abadala. Today they not only do that, they kiss each other in front of you. When as a Democrat, it's okay. You're killing the nation. That's the bottom line. Yingakho ukuthi umbuso must revert back emakhosini. So that amakhosi bazobuyisela lo mthetho again. Sidinga usiko lokubutha, ukubutheka. You can't just grow up in our community. You've got to go through these initiations so that you learn what is it to be a man or a lady or whatever. Do you understand? Now, lo mthetho usekho. Ushaya ingane kamakhelwane la. Uthole icabuzana nenye ingane. So uyaboshwa. O ingane yakho ikhuze. Ithule ifonelile angithi sibanika amafoni. Ungena ekamereni ubiza amaphoyisa and uyaboshwa ndoda. Child abuse. Thina sikhule sishaywa. Yingakho sinje. Manje ke umbuso wamakhosi has to come back. Labantu bahlulekile in all levels. I've never seen the moral degeneration engaka. Akekho kuzomunye. Whoever is trying to stop this, Somebody comes in the constitution. It is my right. It's my right for you not to hit my child. Only the constitution. Yingakho lo mbhedo mele sudabule. Siyoshisa futhi next year. eBakeville we are going to ban this constitution. Hey, because it's killing us as African people. Singabantu bomthetho, singabantu be-order. Yingakho nje ushaqela. Ha? Ingane ayikhisi nje ifaka ulimi. Phambi komuntu omdala. Hayibo. Hayi ngakhe. Hayi ngakhe. Hey, at that time there is a department of moral regeneration. It's only man, the department. Every year. Benzani. Thinking I ran fundis. How do you bring back morals? Using a Christian principle. Hey, right, I'm a pedophile. The head, my son, the pedophiles. Yes. How then do you use that as a moral regeneration, strategy? Because it's failing, it has failed. Tina, we won't even get a cent. Do you understand? This is how these people are messed up like Makan. Uyothatha into that kahle it's not about even reviving any morals. It's about money. Abantu abahleli lapha in that department bayazidlela imali. Abanandaba na yonke lento thina uke wazwe nje ukuthi kune office yakhona la elokishini. You will never hear bayivalelele mampitore edrobheni nakhona. Higher Trachville or Mamelodi, right in the center of town. How are you going to workshop in Ghana? Huh? Because you need to come up with a structure that was there before. The rites of passage. That's why you need to start. Mind you, you are running that department. We are clueless. We are ignorant as well. And the money to know that all they do is to get a salary every month. And then now we are more share and the more projected future. There's no way this thing is going to be fixed. So moshagele. Ingani khona ukutshela kahle ukuthi baba ungishaye ngiyokubophisa. And ikubophisa ingane hayi ukuthi iyadlala. Manje ke mina ngizothi hamba nabo. Hamba nabo-ke angithi songibhayisile ukuthi ngiyakushaya ngoba usile hamba nabo yohlala nabo. You will never enter this yard again. Angithi uyingane yabo. And izo zonke lezi zinto lezi remember ukuthi these are crimes against humanity. When you are forced to adopt something that is foreign to you. Yes. It's crime against humanity. So they keep violating us, our human rights all the time, completely ignoring the structures that were there before we were colonized. Why? Because they've been colonized. Say John. Yeah? Say what? That's the British gentleman. Hey, there are people who aspire to be like Charles. Hey, amongst us. They really wish. Kumanje nje. Why am I invite her? You invite her and fake it, of course it was fake. Tina says of course bangempela. Hey, Chogozi. Say Val. Oh, Chogoz. Chogoz cash. Oh, Chogoz. How good.
Kambo West Thousand man. Mfundisi yakho mkhulu. Ukuthi ngifike late but ngifike when you were touching on the feminine energy.
Yes.
yamakhosikazi eyindlovukazi ukazi being the focus,
Sure.
you know,
Sure.
part of the word. Into nje ngithanda nje ukuthi umkhulu ngiyigcizelele lana nokuthi as you have mentioned ukuthi thina as abantu or izingane zikaNtu or ama-Afrika kahle kahle siqhutshwa or we are driven by the feminine energy phambili. Thina abantu besilisa we are more stronger physically where we get the instructions from the feminine energy. So ukhosi on the hierarchy buhamba kanjalo vele eAfrica. So the colonial system studied this for years. Yayibona ukuthi since we can't kill these monkeys or whatever they called us back then in the days, let's destroy the top structure, corrupt it. Then yilapho ke the colonial system maseyifika after studying angithi they housed all these so-called philosophers Alexander Egypt. Yes, studied everything, popularized everything, right? Tata no Constantine wabuya futhi in the form of religion. Nabobheka ukuthi i-religion, i-Abrahamic religion is more push a patriarchal system.
That's true.
Yabona.
That's true.
So I mean the religion, the Abrahamic religion onto us, abantu bakantu, it's a bloodless weapon. If you can't kill a person physically, mbulale with what actually empowers that person spiritually. So they've swapped the whole thing around where even like for instance the famous book Bible, it pushes more of like patriarchy. Mostly it's about food, whatever about the writers, you would hardly hear about the female prophetess or whatever. Why is it like that? Yeah, what? So like you were saying, actually I've said at that point, indlovukazi noma even nasekhaya in a family setting, not only umamezala but ugogo walelo khaya uyena uba inhloko. Meaning ukuthi mawungena wena ezumakoti kuba kamkhwenyana kufanele ukuthi uncele umamezala noma ugogo. Hayi uthola ukuthi usanda kujola nobafolo and then seniyashada now you want to move out of the house. Ungakafundi about inqubo or the culture of that family. Hence the divorce rate amongst us abantu abanyama so high. Because labo mama labo bafikayo emakhaya bona all they think of it's the selfishness. You know, I want to be with my man. When if you still focus on your mother, none. Angizingeni lezo. But now they've got this Western mentality. And yabona ukuthi labantu abelumbi when ngokwesintu kahle ngokwesintu it's not abelungu abelumbi ramankenga. So bayipusha lento ngoba remember when you kill the mentality of umama or umuntu wesifazane, you've destroyed the nation.
No, the whole nation. That's true.
We are all gone.
That's
so it also goes to le ndaba leyo ukuthi indaba like for instance njengoba bushilo ukuthi makubheda ngempela ukhalela gogo musukhuleka musuphahla.
Sure.
Which also goes to indaba yokuthi my understanding ukuthi the energy of isithunyo ngogogo futhi kakhulu abana basekubheda vele ezamadlozi ushilo ukuthi hayi nabana hayi you will wait for years uphahla idlozi ukuthi awu gogo kanti once uthi isithunywa as kuzoba na this image isithunywa ngathi yabona ilaba abanezimpilo they go fast bafika manje and it's got this feminine energy yabona iyo esikhalela kuyona kakhulu masekubheda khalele emkhulekweni khalele ejuyweni labo bonke futhi we also have to know ukuthi why is it most of the things is natural? They are given the feminine name, like Mother Nature, Mama Africa. Then the super among hurricanes and cyclones, most of them are given the feminine names. Yabona? So kunabo lokhuza Mother Earth. Why is it Mother Earth? Yabona? So lezo zinto that we need to question. Yabona? Ukuthi why the feminine energy when you dig with the knowledge, uthola ukuthi that feminine name or energy comes through. Yabona? So into nje ngizothanda ukuthi ngi-add nje kuleyo nto kakhulu ukuthi kufanele ukuthi sizame ukuprioritize that feminine energy siyibeke phambili esikhathini esiningi. Yiloko nje bengifuna uku-add kakhulu.
Anpu. Ngizothatha nje kule nto ayithathile umkhulu wona Khehla ye-family. Ukusupporta le ndaba eniyithethayo ungajonga within the bees. They've got a queen bee who actually runs the whole colony.
That's true.
So it's true that the feminine energy leads everything. Even amongst lions, the feminine lion is the one that is more powerful than the male one.
That's true.
Ukuza kwindaba yesimilo.
Even indlovu.
Even lezindlovu.
They are led by indlovu.
Ukuza kwindaba yezimilo Khehla. You know, abelungu xa bebiza abantwana babo bathi ngama-rascals. A rascal is this creature that is uncontrollable. Now, for us to expect to have izimilo zethu to go back into where they were, being led under administration, yabantu abantwana bazi-rascal. They are not realistic because abelungu, they can't control their kids. Hence they have nannies and they have people who look after their kids. So Tina must just have our own parallel system and raise our own people.
No, that's true.
Anpu. Mkhulu. Ngiyacabanga la. Lo mbuzo. But manje uKhehla makasakhuluma ngama-rascals. Ngathi automatically semthola nempendulo. Bengibuza I learned ukuthi brain, our brain, they're like subdivided into two hemispheres, which is the northern part and the southern part. So manje thina abantu sipossessa le hemisphere northern side part and abelungu southern side part. Hence I think most decisions abayithatha ngathi as they resonate in most cases.
No, sure.
So manje hence ngithi uKhehla ngathi besekayi beke phambili. Yeah. So mangamba ngayo futhi I believe also ukuthi nama China they also possess in northern hemisphere part. Hence nabo they like whatever they do because in northern it's like in ama locals ama created it side of ama elements. Hence yonke into bayenza you find that bayenza and then it produce ama results are right. Ngoindlovukazi nakhona angisayi kakhulu uKhehla naye angisayile ngama queen bee.
No.
Ukuthi nathi la njengoba singabantu sonke ngoindlovukazi thina it's like we possess a southern hemisphere bona basase northern but only abantu. So how does it balance from my Chinese nathi abantu?
Oh, when I bengathi it's not only China and Abelu, even us black people, we use bayibiza ukuthi the father mind kakhulu, because ever since we're colonized we're using the father mind, meaning ukuthi we believe in patriarchy, we believe in all these things that have to do with the father mind. Ubab Credo advises us to awaken the mother mind. Do you understand? So lento siyenzayo is awakening the mother mind, so that our creativity is revived again. So the father mind iphethe yonke into, yabona. Manje ubabkreno uthi obaba vele they think in a linear. Oh mama bathi. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So ingakho kumele siba understand from that point. Ungacabangi ukuthi mawuza nje ne point umama uzoyithatha the way when uyithatha ngakhona. Umama ubuka yonke into yikho athi hamba all directions umqondo wabo. Why? Because there are so many things to be considered before the final decision. So awakening the mother mind, that's what we are doing when so that we live, by that creativity, because this is what will liberate us from the shackles of employment. Employment, it's a right slavery. I'm not saying abantu bangasebenzi. No, abantu must balance. Nomusebenza but yenza ukuthi weekend ke 3 days a week wenze lento yetalent lakho, then you are balanced. Thokoza. Sevala.
I think this past week about stress and work and nature. As human beings, we create what it means to survive. And survival now means we must work, because umsebenzi gives us this system that has us by chains, which is imani. So, but the power that we have is to understand that fundamentally nature gives us everything that we need to be able to survive. And we've forgotten how to work with nature to give us shelter, to give us food, to give us power, to give us everything that we need. We've forgotten. So it's the remembering, the tapping into the DNA, the records, the way we've lived before. And our relationship with work when it comes to nature is driven by our skills and talents. So what you were probably very good at or resonated with ungumntana ukhula nayo imani ikhula nawe, namathonga asebenza nawe emva esisipho for a reason. If you've got a green farm, it's not because you're supposed to go and plow for Farmer John. It's because fanele wondle isizwe ufundisa abantwana ngalento ngale talent yakho nendlovukazi ke when it comes to farming. But our relationship with work is something that it's up to us, essentially, is to redefine what it means to work in relation to nature. My work must be fulfilling, because lento ndithandayo must be my work, which is how I serve Izu, and how I serve my spirit as well. And in that way, there's no stress attached to settings. Because at the end of the day, you're completely fulfilled. And not lacking.
I write of God. Just fall. Yakhumbula ngikhuluma ngokuthi icarpenter is a nurse. Sesibhedlela engamelanga bese sibhedlela. Umbona nje nge-frustration. Uhlale mungu. Kwatile all the time. Why? Because he's not supposed to be there. He's supposed to be carving. Because when he carves or when she carves, that gives them fulfillment. So we're writing of God. Let us try and make sure our passion become the source of our income. In that way, siphila impilo. siyaphila in that way. So all right, you know, siyayidinga imali. Mele ubhadale rent, mele wenzeni. So balance. You know, at least 3 days in a week. Do concentrate and focus on your. Akekho umuntu ongenatalent. Akekho. Abanye abantu nje banikezwe ukuba amajava. Ukuthi meke jive lo muntu we get so inspired. Do you understand? Omunye unikezwe italent lokucleana istrad. Lo muntu meke clean istrad, everybody appreciates. Do you understand? So, and ayikho a profession which is lesser, as long as it is spiritually driven. Ukuthi mina ngenza what resonates with my soul. It doesn't. Yazi umuntu meke bamba into yakhe uyabona. Huh? We are not pressured. Remember ukuthi ukusebenza it's labor. On its own. Uvuka ngo-4 usemsebenzini 6:30. Ubuya nga 6:30 uyasunini. Ufike ekhaya ngabo 7-8. Ukhathela ufuna ukuzwa fokona. Nokuphatha nje ulala. You are losing time. Quality time with your family. Intentional. So we need to win ourselves kancane from this slavery. So then mawuvuka ekuseni uvuka umamela umoya, what does my soul say? Huh? Oh, njengokhetha. No, thing is godly. Do you understand? My soul says no. Let me call somebody. And mom phone at that time. It's the perfect time. This is what mele siphile kanjalo, and with signs. Phile ngama signs. Ubone nje izinto zenzakala, you are able to read the signs. That is how we should be living. Do you understand? So kancane, and the more, that's why EGK is working towards black unity. So that we have a critical mass in terms of buying power. Right? So that everybody is able to produce and being guaranteed of a market. A market that is loyal. Uma sithi asethenga amacici kulo muntu, sesithenga kukhehla. Sonke that person one day is a millionaire. This is how, that's the value yalo into esiyenzayo. Asumdlalo nje. That's why we are very sensitive ukuthi akumelanga kube nomoya that destroys this thing. Because the unity yethu is going to make us live sonke. Sonke umuntu uzolamba because uyavilapha. So mawuvilapha sobona ngawo ukuthi ayivila nini. And yazi lo muntu lo mekenza into eso. The best. But uphethe ubuvila. We can't help you. Who are active in developing ourselves will continue to be producing. Why? Because we are guaranteed of a market. Huh? In the good scenario said, nobody will go hungry when we rule. Because everybody will have an opportunity. As long as you give us a good product, and a good service, how is your support and all? Toluguti product on a daily basis is used by 10 million people. We are distributing amongst ourselves. Me per day, I need 3 or 4 or 5 products that are purchased all the time whenever zipela. So nobody will go hungry. We will work in silos. I want to do my own thing. I sebenzi leyondo. We need to unite njengamajuda namandiya and bottle our economy. Size no stem somphahla. If the product has stem some patch, you don't buy it. Hey. In that way, it secures the future here too, and it secures generational wealth. Because for generations and generations, you know, somebody will continue producing the product. Can you name even one product produced by a black person that is more than, okay, I think not 50, 30 years? A1.
It's a second.
Black like me. Black like me. Hey, Pache Manje, you know, Mashabagi, we are Muslim. It's as if I equal. You understand? Why? Because he makes a deal. You understand? Now you niggas why I got huh? Black like me. We remember it. Oh, Shasha. But he made us proud. With the black brother who's coming. How? What all of my millionaire? What kitchimele mlungwi? Huh? Yiboga abantu bokumele kuba abantu bepoko abavusa boma PhD abo BCM whatever. Bona bomashaba laba. Ngale mali abayenzela abantwana abamnyama. Ukuphi manje? Akase uthi ulanda omnye umlungu futhi. Shokuthi he hates blackness kahle kahle. I can't operate. Huh? When always you need to attach yourself to white people. Pelele like that. And do nemali lo muntu la hayi ukuthi uswele. Huh? Ala your own thing there. Ungafaka belungu lapho when the constitutions are to bafire. But how do you agree to be led by chairman yomlungu? Chairman yeparty yakhe phela. Fanda uRupert. Manje, what difference are you going to make to me? Kahle kahle uMashaba will hire people to kill me. Why? Because I'm saying Republic of South Africa must be destroyed. Because he's eating there. He won't see the vision of what I'm saying. So we don't need such a niggas, man. You need to be straight. Ungati black like me, then the next thing, you attach yourself ningam. For what? Hey, how's nigga? Whoever is holding on to this Republic of South Africa, according to us, they are part of a violation of our human rights. And in future, we'll have Indlela to prosecute them. Whoever is responsible for republics on the continent is responsible for the violation of African people's rights. Hey. Sizokala ke hate yethu. Qale ngalabelungu size ngemidlwembe. Hey, Mr. And the last spy, thina ngasifake lefana notata. Sikhuluma reconciliation. Wenzeni fervuti. Vuka lapha ethuneni. Nani qala lapho. Sigwebo semgodini lapho. Yes, here. This is what you did. Even in your absence. Nah, you're sikunikeza yona. Hey, they think they'll get away with it, heck. As long as sisaphila and the siyabazi bonke, all of them. I know all the councillors here. I know all the ministers. I know all the premiers. Bazobalekela. I know mina bengasi premier. I benginceda usipana. Hey wena. Basenkingeni. Yingakho ke they will fight to maintain the system. Because my husband is wrong. against us. How do you allow umlungu ukuthi aqhubeke with oppressing black people? Huh? By agreeing to preside over theft. Umuntu omnyama. Oh, it's a democratic country. Nini? Ngoba izwe lamakhosi leli. La sikhona nje. Abesuthu nabetswana. Kahle kahle thina mele sikhothame kubesuthu nabatswana njengoba sila. That is the truth. Hey, sithi okay. Nkosi, sebenimoshile izwe lakho. Ba create ama township yonke lento. Kepha njengoba sesiyakwazi sizokhothama phambi kwakho. Uyinkosi yethu. Kumele sikuhloniphe. Do you understand? Hey, mawufikelela impompo Makhado kanjalo Natali uthola laba uyakhothama enkosini. And the moment omnyama, you have the right to live anywhere you want. As long as you figure ngenhlonipho ebantwini. So they mustn't fool us. Yizwe labatswana nabesuthu lasko. Kepha namaswazi ayaclaim. Amaswazi aclaima bathi iclaim yabo ifika la eSwazini. SNT. Imagine sebethatha isentini labanye. Yimpi. Kuzoba nempi vele.
Ayibekhona vele
sikwazi kulwa amongst ourselves. Ngeke we can.
Baclaim under
Ukhosi bakwaDlamini.
khona.
Injalo. Khuluma. Isho kwese, isho school.
Umkhosi balapha bemvelo baba Maseko. 1740, the last king of Maseko, King Gazi, was killed by Ulo Usopuza one. Tina Casa slap his one.
Chagos.
Zonke lezo ndawo zala makhosebelo wasikela ngaphandle. Kampisikazi abonhlapho. Wasika ngaphandle. Wayisikela ngapha ngasempumalanga. Senabakachabalala ngale ngasemhlomavula, ngasempumalanga. Ile makhosi ke kade against ukhosi bakhe. Even intombe yabo
died. Hey, labantu laba vicious. They killed a lot of kings. And then they were in support of Amapuna. Hey, remember what happened before? Last week I spoke about the Griqua people. The Griqua people were attached to white people. They were hunting black people as slaves. Banikeza umlungu abantu. Umlungu baphathala ngebhamu and gunpowder. So ubukhosi obunengi before is involved in that. Ukuthi amakhosi amanengi ended up killing each other because they were now supported by the guns from Britain.
Divide and rule from
Even
inside.
Yebo.
Same strategy.
Yebo.
Even nabakajele.
Yebo.
They were dirty lento izinto ezinga. Abantu bakajele they ngangeni kingdom. Kuna ngangeni kingdom angakeza nakayi1 kukhulunywa ngayo.
Angeke vele. Angeke uzuzwe but you see it means ukuthi manga yonke leyo.
Yes.
Akunamfeqane la. Because they go promoting mfeqane. Kuti no, these barbarians were just maiming each other for no reason. Huh? If you are greedy, as a ghost, your brother is supposed to sit on the throne. The easiest thing for you to do is to align yourself with the British. They will give you the army to go and kill your brother. Hey, Imfekana is all about that slavery.
Yes.
Our kings were involved in slavery.
Yes.
Hey, our kings were involved in slavery.
Yes. It was all about
they're dripping in blood.
tribalism.
They were selling their own people. Abanye abantu bakupi le Portugal.
Yeah.
Portugal, Europe.
For us.
Bathengiswa amakhosi. Hey, our own kings were selling their own people, making money. They get money, they get guns and powder.
Protection.
Then igora.
Protection.
Mawumphikisa ukuthumela ngabelungu.
Yeah.
Ufile. That's how ubukhosi bethu was messed up.
So it must go back to my art.
It has to.
Everybody who's in violation.
Injalo. No njalo yingakho mele senze clean up. And then the clean up izoyenziwa umoya. Do you understand? Those that are not supposed to be on those thrones. Bayahamba. One by one.
One by one.
One by one, bayahamba. So that the rightful people are sent to those thrones. Hey. Abantu abaningi baluza ubukhosi babo because of they resist this scheme sabelungu to hunt black people and take them to slavery. Then they are forever hated by white people. Why? Because they kill them. Umlungu mayokhuluma umphetho lo ngjoja manje akasaphumi nokuphuma. Umlahlela le adliwe yamanqe. Ngoba ukhuluma umphetho ngithi. Hey, manje ke wena bese ke balanda. Uzubone these people how sick they are. There's a king, they depose a king. Then they take a gatekeeper of the king to be the king. This is what most of the people were either gatekeepers or whatever. People who don't have royal blood. They are sitting now on the. That's why we're in this mess that we are in. Cleanup has got to be done, but it's not for us to do it. Kepha umoya uzosicleanelela abantu. Ngoba mesingayenza physical thing, kuyoqala enyimpi. Kuyoqala enyimpi because njengoba uchaza wena Khehla, kunobukhosi ongamelanga ngabe buya exista. Buya exista because of ubudlwembe balamakhosi. Bahamba bayolanda invite abelungu to come and support them with guns, to kill their own brothers. Ubaqede family bonke. Why? Because when you've agreed with the schemes of law, I know the whole family army is opposing me. Baqede bonke bashaya ngesibhamu. Usale wena. You go hunting black people. Huh? Your own people who are supposed to lead them. You are the instrument of their enslavement. So ingakho ngithi igodlo namakhosi amanengi mele bayixolisele leyo. There's no way we can move forward isingayigezanga le nto. Thokozile.
One more question. I'm thinking about this number. 1 billion 8 million. I believe it's a fixed number. So I'm not sure how did they come to that conclusion. So I'm saying if maybe that is the case, is that the reason why Spona ngesikhathi sosede kwenzakala lezinto ezenzakalayo is for the same purpose to contain this number of 1 billion 8 million on the universe.
Abantu. Labo we won't even let those. Abo Bill Gates banyawuka. And banyawuswa yini bapoisonwa ilanga. There's nothing to do with us. They are on their way out. Negative thing. Hey, they want to reduce us. The sun is here. I'm here. for them. Because we are the only ones that will survive. The harshness of the rays, UV rays. Huh? Bill Gates, yeah. Ukhuluma ukuhlanya, ukhuluma yonke lento ayenzayo. Uzozwa nje one day ukuthi gone. Kahleli. He's no longer there. So
was that njengoba ngesikhathi
oh yeah.
Oh, was that
no, sure.
Maybe to
those are signs of the times. Signs of the times. Ukuthi kukhona okuzayo. Okuzolungisa. Huh? Justice is going to be demanded, not requested. Demanded.
Like it
Umoya is demanding justice. So, ifana nalendo, there's this hurricane ebashaya njalo eAmerica. Kuthiwa yilo moya of the slaves they took from Africa. But that hurricane follows that path every year. Makufika leso sikhathi kwenzakala leyo hurricane. It means ukuthi umoya wokhokho bethu awujabulanga, awuxolanga, and abelungu they will die ignorant because they don't believe in such things. They think ukuthi bona all the slaves they dumped in the sea on their route to ayiphelelanga lapho because imimoya labantu yaphila. Ngathi mina America is going to be destroyed by nature. The evilness of America will be finished by nature. Bazoba nama hurricane, babe nama earthquake, kube nayo yonke lento. One day bagwinye yonke leyo. Pelile ngeAmerica. I've never seen people who are so evil, huh? who are hungry for blood. Huh? How many people they kill in this world? I'm sakhulumi kahle mokhuluma ngama America. Asama America. They are the British.
It's within their nature.
They are the British. Asama American
Byproducts.
Hey, ngoba iAmerica indawo yethu. We're there first. So these British evil people baya nalomphetho wabo lapha eAmerica, they repeat exactly the same thing they used to do all over the world.
Colonization.
What right do you call Africa your asset? What right do you have? Huh? The whole continent is your asset. Because you've killed all kingdoms on the continent. You practicalize it. Look at the Benin Empire. Huh? Look at the Nok Empire. Huh? Empires that were flourishing in Nigeria. Babulala isikolo sakhona. Basibeka phansi. Do you understand? Babulala ubukhosi. Ekuthiwa it was the Akan kingdom lapha. There's no Nigeria. Nigeria is analizinja lezi. Hey. So bokubusa amakhosi in that whole area. So there is no kingdom that has never suffered the evilness of the British people. Evil people.
It was part of the Mali kingdom.
How? And you have a nerve to say South Africa is my asset. Whoever resides there or presides as a president is just my manager. And the president agrees to that nonsense. They agree because they go and sign. Before they start umsebenzi, first trip they make, they have to go to the Queen to go and sign ukuthi Queen, you remain the head of South Africa. That is the quality of leadership we had.
No wonder.
Sinayo yonke into la eAfrica. We don't need anything. Singa create the worst bombs in the world. Huh? Kepha thina sekho njalo. Singabantu bomoya. We believe emoyeni. Do you understand? Yingakho we would never launch any war without us ukuthi siyophahla. Without us using the proper timing. Ukuthi hoy, yabona ngelanga ka Tuesday, lirulwa uMars. The opportunity for us to win is much better.
Tuesday, we go to war on Tuesday. Yeah.
So everything is timing. Yeah. Everything is timing. You don't just do it or you launch a campaign of war. Ngesikhathi sepeace. Oh, uzonqibili. Uzophela. Mele ulinde the proper timing. Ukuthi yabona le season irulwa ile principle. And then the principle is so. How bangena? Yakunceda that principle and you win that war. Injalo ma. I say. Yo.
Yeah.